Hey everyone, how's it going? Five Finger Shuffle back here. We're back with another video and we got a whole bunch of info for you on the new update. So as you can see on the screen here, these are just screenshots. It's not real gameplay. This is not in the game yet. But Dungeon Hunter Champions and Gameloft just had a live stream where they went through a lot of the stuff coming up in this update. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all the screenshots that I collected and talk about some of the stuff that they talked about, so you guys will know what's going on in the update and how to prepare for the update as well. So first up we have Kai Wenji. This is the Water Diva. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. You can see she's a support. We already knew that she was going to have some really good healing capabilities. So first what I want to do is bring up the fusion recipes, and we're actually, you know what, we're going to start with the Drake and Widow floors, and then we'll get into the fusion recipes, and then we'll get into the skills of this girl here. So the first thing I want to talk about is Elder Drake. So here's the Ascended Elder Drake boss. Just let me fix this. There we go. You can see he's got, now that he's ascended, he's got a little more like bling, I guess. If you watch this stream, you notice that this team that he was using got nuked down really, really fast. The rune quality may not have been where it should have been to try this. And just so you know, this is Drake 12. But it did look significantly harder. The boss does a ton more damage, so definitely be prepared for that. There wasn't really much else to talk about in terms of this, except for the fact that if we look at this next screenshot, this next one is of Widow. And as you can see here, the boss element is the same. So the teams you're currently using, you can still hopefully use them. The big thing is that the element is the same, so you don't have to go and build completely different teams. You will be able to use some of the units you're currently using in 15 that you were in 10. So moving on, the next screenshot is of the Widow boss. And same sort of idea, just kind of blinged out a little bit, did a whole ton of damage, a lot more damage than the level 10 boss did. So we will have to be prepared for that, but you can see that because the element's going to be the same, you will be able to use a lot of the same champions as well in this one. Alright, and so let's go back to the fusion recipes. We'll start, or sorry, I keep calling them fusion. They're actually called ritual summonings. So the first ritual summoning we're going to go over, is the Archangel. So here's the Archangel ritual summoning platform. You notice the first thing on here is another Xenia. So if you have another Xenia in storage, you're in luck. If you summon one and you fed her, you're going to be really mad at yourself. I'm hoping that they do an elemental dungeon. Maybe all elemental dungeons open this weekend, so we can farm another one if we need her for this ritual summoning. The next champion on the list is the Fire Scanned down here in the bottom left hand corner. And if you don't happen to have a Fire Scanned in storage, you can actually ritual summon him as well. But to kind of zoom in here, but it looks like you're going to need the Fire Dragon Guard, the Fire Ranger, the Nature Golem, and I can't tell the water one. It looks like it's the Water Elemental. That's hard to tell. So just in case you don't have him, you can fuse him by getting those four. Ritual summon him, and then you can use him to ritual summon the Light Archangel. Next up on the list is the Nature Dino Kit. This actually, I thought at first this was the light one, but it's actually the nature one. In order to ritual summon him, you need the Nature Dragon Guard, the Nature Roll Derby Girl, looks like the water hag and the little fire tiki warrior. So there's, by the looks of it, it's 3 3-stars and a 2-star for each one of these 4 stars that you want to ritual summon. And then for the 5-star, you need the 3 4-stars and a 3-star. So for those of you from Summoner's War, it's basically the exact same thing. The final monster in the Archangel ritual summoning is the Water Naga. And if you don't have him, it's the Water Shark, the Water Basilisk, the Fire Ranger, and Mojo. So, all in all, looks pretty solid. Not too difficult to ritual summon him. The only tough one is going to be the Xenia if you don't already have a duplicate. Because I know a lot of people have already 6-starred her and they need her as well, so you're not going to be feeding her in order to get the Light Archangel. So, good luck getting that second one. I hope you don't have to farm the shards for the second one. I know I had to farm mine for the first one, and it took me about a day and a half. So hopefully it's not as bad for this one. All right. So now the one that everybody's been waiting for is this girl, the Water Diva. Bring this back into the screen here. All right. So the Water Diva also needs the Water Naga, so we already went over that one. Also, the Water Scion, which was a free champion that they gave out at the beginning of the game. If you happen to feed him like I did, I actually built the nature one just recently, and now we're going to need him again, which is a little frustrating. But if you want to make him, you can fuse him as well. It's really hard to see. Let me see if I can bring this up and zoom in on it on my own screen so I can tell you what it is. Alright, so it's the Water Sentinel, the Water Hag, the Fire Dragon Guard, and the Nature Zircon. Crystal Priest, that's what it is. The Nature Crystal Priest. And then the third one is the Tiki Warrior. For the Tiki Warrior, you need Rhoda, you need the Nature Archer girl. I forget her name, I just said it for the other one. The Nature Ranger. And the Water Sentinel again. And the little 2-star Fire Dragon guy. I don't even know what his name is. And then the fourth monster, or fourth champion for this, is going to be another one that everyone's going to be a little upset about because they've already 6-starred her, and that is Violet. So again, if you have a dupe of her, you're in luck. Maybe if you've only 5-starred her, you can consider using her as food to farm this girl. But otherwise, you're probably out of luck. And you're going to have to wait until Dark Day and then farm a whole bunch of shards. Alright, so the next thing and the last thing I want to show you is the skills on this Water Diva, because they did go over the skills for her as well. So, first up, skill 1 is Harmony. So just bringing that up here. Fires a musical chord from the harp, damaging target enemy from distance, which is passive heals nearby allies for a small amount each time she uses another skill. Healing is based on caster's max HP and bonus damage based on accuracy. So you've got a passive heal and you've got a little bit of damage, probably not very much in terms of damage, but you do have a passive heal every time she uses another skill. So that's really, really nice. The next one, skill 2, move this over here. Alright, so here's skill 2, Catchy Tune. This one fires a sonic projectile that generates a wave of sound when it reaches max range or hits an enemy. Damage reveals and inflicts starstruck effect on effective enemies. So the starstruck effect is going to be a new effect in the game. We don't have this in any of the current champions. Not quite sure what it's going to do just yet or how it's going to work. Also, they said that they aren't sure if it works on bosses either. So we'll have to wait and kind of see what happens with that skill. But it's nice that they're going to have new mechanics in the game. The third skill here is Inspiring Lyrics. So this one, dance to the beat. While dancing, each beat heals nearby allies, and every 4 beats heals by a greater amount. Healing is based on caster's max HP again. So you can already see you're going to want to put a very, very heavy HP % gear on this girl, as both of her heals so far are based on max HP. So you got 2 heals on her first, well, the passive with the first skill, and then now with her third skill as well, also having a heal. And now finally, the last skill is called Stunning Moves. Blast a cone-shaped area with waves of music 3 times. Each blast damages and stuns affected enemies. So with an AoE stun on her final skill, that could potentially, I know a lot of people on Arena Defense are running both Xenia and Violet, and this could potentially replace both of them, because you have the stuns that Violet offers, and you have the 2 heals, which covers the other 2. The only thing you don't have is the strip, but if you bring another unit in that strips, or if you don't need a stripper on your offense, then maybe she'll work as well. But yeah, so that's it for the Diva skills. The only other things that they mentioned, just in passing, they didn't show any screenshots or anything like that. There was a leak accidentally, or maybe fake accidentally. They did brush by it while they were going to something else, but they did have in the dev model that they were playing on, that co-op was ready. So they did say that the co-op is coming soon. What they said about it is going to be real time versus bosses. So you'll have to team up with multiple players that you, I guess, know or make friends with in chat or whatever, and you'll team up against these bosses. There will be new bosses weekly, so it's going to be like a rotating boss schedule, and there will be no auto on it either. So it's going to be completely skill-based, and we're not really sure about the rewards. They did say it's going to be available to all players, though, so I guess the rewards were scale based on your skill level, or your level. They didn't, in terms of the actual update, they didn't mention when it's coming out. They just said that they're waiting on iOS approval again, so the same as last time. If you remember the last update, they released the info about a week ahead of time, and it took about a week before the update came out. So it probably won't be getting it this week. It looks like probably sometime next week. So if you want to start getting going on those fusion recipes, then you can do that now. Or sorry, ritual summoning recipes. I apologize. I had somebody actually comment in the comment section below last time asking me to stop using Summoner's War references, and I keep forgetting, and I keep calling it fusion. But I will try and fix that, I promise. It's ritual summoning. I got it now. I'm working on it, I promise. Yeah, and I think that's it. I think I covered everything. So I hope this video helped you guys out. I hope you can start working on those fusion recipes. I just did again, ritual summoning recipes. And yeah, have a great day. If this video helped you out, or you know anybody who didn't get a chance to see the live stream, please send it to your friends. Don't forget to like and follow the channel as well. Hit that subscribe button because it really does help me out. I will be streaming later today, so if you want to come by stream, talk about the update, or if you have any questions about the ritual summonings, then we can talk about that too. But yeah, in a few hours I'm going to start up stream, so I hope to see you all there. Have a great day, guys, and we will see you all soon.